the time. I told you I'd be there when you listen to me cry. But I don't know, I'm really busy now. I want you to trust me, but I won't come around. I made it look like I tried, but I won't come around. I'm so bad at trying to be good for you. I don't even look at you when I know I'm gonna break your heart. I'm so bad that I don't even notice it when I give you empty promises. It's like I know I'm gonna break your heart. Yeah, I'm so bad. So give up on me, I'll set you free. I'm so bad. Give up on me, I'm not good for you. It's not hard to see. You've been moving on. I told you good for you. Now that you're gone, I don't feel so good. Can you please come back just to tuck me in? Promise I'll be interested in all of your things. I made it look like I tried, not hard enough. I'm so bad at trying to be good for you. I don't even look at you when I know I'm gonna break your heart. I'm so bad that I don't even notice it when I give you empty promises. It's like I know I'm gonna break your heart. Yeah, I'm so bad. So give up on me, I'll set you free. I'm so bad. Give up on me, I'm not good for you. It's not hard to see. I don't know how to go on without you, 'cause my soul needs a hold of you. I'm so bad at trying to be good for you. I don't even look at you when I know I'm gonna break your heart. I'm so bad that I don't even notice it when I give you empty promises. It's like I know I'm gonna break your heart. Yeah, I'm so bad. So give up on me, I'll set you free. I'm so bad. Give up on me, I'm not good for you. It's not hard to see. So give up on me, I'll set you free. I'm so bad. Give up on me, I'm not good for you. It's not hard to see.
What's up, people? My bad. I thought I was talking. Anyways, you want to know what this title about? This is about the breakup, perceived breakup. So, if you don't know what happened, you don't know what happened. We got Steffi SS BBW OnlyFans. I mean, this is Girl World. You goddamn fit right in. Can't wait for everyone to see your collaboration, Monty. Thank you for coming to my house. The video will be ready next week and posted to my OnlyFans. Fuck. I wish this was some fake shit, but my fucking standards are so low these days that this might actually be fucking real. I don't even have standards. My standards like Cobes. Off age, breathing, no sickos. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to post it, Steffi, on your OnlyFans, then I mean, go ahead. I've seen a lot of things in my life and surprise me. Anyways, we're gonna get into this, but I named this a fundraiser, right? Because I gotta raise funds for my court fees. I can't say court fines because I don't really have any court fines, but court fees because I still need to file what I've been speaking about on my community tab for a while, right? So With that said, I need to file that, and it's gonna cost me. It's on my community tab. How much did I say it was gonna be again? Like 200 and something dollars. I actually gotta check with the courts and find out why it's so much, because typically I think it was like 100 and something dollars, and now the fees have doubled. So I'm perturbed that it's this much. So here it is, 243 Canadian dollars. I mean, that is a lot of money. Oh, we got Bally in the chat. What's SS for? Super sexy. Ooh la la, ooh la 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 lee. Yeah, it's like supersized, super sexy, supersized BBW. Isn't that kind of saying supersized twice? Because you're a supersized, big, beautiful woman. That's kind of like saying I'm black twice in the pants, if you know what I mean. Ooh la la la. Bali, why was you glazing Hecate so much for? You were literally glazing her up. She might as well have splooged all over your face. I told everyone that I gave my channel to you on paper. Yeah, it's legally binding, bitch. You ain't getting that shit back. Fuck, I own your channel, Bali. You literally signed it to me. It's legally binding. So I ain't giving your shit back, bitch. All right, all right. Okay, let me. Were you glazing me now, Bali? Like, hey, Hecate might as well have splooged all over your face, like the way how you was glazing her. You were literally like all on the stream there, Bali. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked it. All right, yo, wait, stop. We're gonna get into this. Okay. So what happens to their lawsuit? It gets better. This is why I wanna do it right now, because they're just gonna turn on each other. They're like, how would I put it? Strong personalities, different personalities. People, I've talked about this. Booty bitch records people's phone conversations with her. She records everything. Is that gonna come out? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Do I really care? The only thing that's gonna happen with all that is just it's gonna help me, because they were talking about a lot of stuff. Like I needed her to say that she didn't make streams about me, because I kind of don't believe that the cop told her to remove the video she made about me. But in the stream last night slash this morning, Ekate's daughter admitted that she made about 6 9-hour streams about me, which is good. This is good, because this goes in the folder that I can show that she did make these videos, because these people will lie and lie and lie. Okay, we're gonna get into AK and Alex versus Jessica Messica. This video. Thank you so much for posting this, people. Bodega Love. We got AK Hot Discord Reject. So let's listen to this, and then we're gonna get into the thick of things. I listened now, and I thought I spoke okay. I am proud. Yeah, you were not. You were just totally glazing Ekate's dirt, and I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you wanna glaze her up, go ahead, Bally. You can glaze her up. Glazing Ekate up so much, she was like a Goran to you. She was like a Steve. Sup, Satan?
People that Vidal hates.
Hell, $250 for an all-day pass for the bus. Yeah, the bus is not that expensive. Come on. I have a question, but don't yell at me. I hate asking these questions. But has Treasure
are people doing the bus jokes because of me? Like somebody give this man like $1.50 for the bus, like $2.50. Yo, you can have that joke. That was pretty good, right? Speaking of which, why is Succulent telling me that he doesn't want me up on his panel. I thought he wanted me up on his panel. What the hell's going on with that? It was the universe in balance, Bali and Azria made up, and Buddha and Azria broke up. Balance. Indeed, I should have said that more slowly.
Ascend to go.
You guys mind if I maybe speak patois for a second? As you know what, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. Whenever I make a stream and I want to cuss somebody out, who's succulent? Succulent is Yato. That's what I call him now, succulent.
Instead of a GoFundMe and explain the situation to them, it's just like there's no point with these people. Like when I say that they've really gone into our lives very, very far, it's I don't even talk about like how bad it is.
Yeah.
With peace and love, their audience isn't that bright and they fall for dumb shit like this. I personally don't care for Tragic. He's done a lot of shit I can't necessarily say good things about.
Succulent is a type of plant. It is a type of plant. This is why I aptly named him Succulent.
But I think the origin of everyone turning on him was because he knew too much about their weird sex shit and behind the scenes beezing. And then it snowballed into what it is now. I have always said, Jessica, I don't care if you hate Tragic. I don't care if you love Tragic. I don't give a fuck. Just, there's no need for any of the shit that's been going on. I don't care if he did something to you don't like, that you don't like. I don't care if he did something to anyone else he doesn't like. Fuck that. I know you personally have done a lot of shit, Jessica. So for you saying anything about anyone else is a fucking laugh.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. Jessica Messica is literally the number one RPer in Girl World. Who else has like RP'd more people than Jessica Messica? Well, I guess I can kind of think of one person, but I mean, aside from that person, who else has been repeatedly? It's like a repeat thing, like doing it, and then apologizing for doing it, and then months later denying you actually did it in the first place. Urinal, aka Ariel G. Yeah, you could say so. But I would say, yeah, Ariel G, Barney, and Jessica Messica have done it the most to people.
But whatever.
Nobody deserves what's going on what's happening to Tragic to happen to them when they are facing some very serious, very fucking medical issues, and people are laughing about it. They're making jokes about it. They're making jokes about booty hole cancer and all this shit. Like I said, if anything happens to Tragic, that's going to be on your fucking head, okay, for making jokes like that.
No, it is the point.
I have all the clips, and I'll put them all out.
The point is,
who did Jessica Messica, RP, S-Jam, Miami Vice, Pastels, what's the Rose person? Now, because she got a hand of those pictures. A few people, and then I'm not even counting the people that were in her Discord where they used to like share intimate pictures with each other, and then people would save them to extort, violate without consent people later on. Like there is Val Loves J, aka Dark Roses, yes, and now plus the Discord people. A lot of them left. Who was that guy that came after like Mike Divine? It was kind of like something like J420, or he had like a common name, and they put out his D-pic. Hurl, you picked up on that, and you said that you warned this dude that the likes of Ariel G, Barney, and Jessica Messica were not cool people, and this is what they would actually do. You remember who was that again? He had like a something 420 at the end of his name.
You don't get to point fingers about the behavior of other people that you don't fucking know, right? While everybody knows the kind of shit you have done, which is far fucking worse, in my opinion.
There were a few guys, like literally every guy.
I'm being nice to you here.
In Jessica,
I'm just saying, if you don't like Tragic, you don't have to like Tragic. You can just fucking leave it at that. But to sit here and say that he's done questionable things, and I'm just not dealing with it anymore. I'm just not.
Yeah. That guy that had a girlfriend flirting with Ariel G, and then all of a sudden his D pics were out there, and then he got mad, and then you were on Twitter and on YouTube, you're like, well, I did warn you that they would do this to you. Like it's so rampant, isn't it? And whenever it's a guy, it goes, it gets brushed underneath the rug, right? How many times has S Jam's D picture and videos being put on YouTube? YouTube is a family oriented channel. Nobody's genitals should be on the site contextually. I say contextually because YouTube does actually allow it, but only in a academic like setting.
I don't know why everybody's mad. I really don't. I'm really just fucking sick of hearing. He's not here. He doesn't owe you any fucking thing. He just doesn't. Can't you just fucking leave him alone? It's really not that hard. He's not relevant.
Yes,
right
thank
now,
you.
Right?
B Mike 420. Now I remember the name because I'm like, it's a common name, and I remember 420 at the end of it.
And everybody acting like this and doing this. Well, he's done bad things. Well, everybody's done bad things around here. Everybody's done different bad things. Jessica, you know the things that you've done. I'm not going to sit here and go over them right now. But,
Of course I'm on a 10. Of course I'm on a fucking 10. Have you been, you've seen this fucking channel before. That's where I'm at. Like, what are you talking about? That's what people watch for, right?
You're asking why people don't like him. So people don't like Tragic because he's exposed the fuck out of everybody in this space. Certain people say they've never been exposed. Tragic has fucking exposed them. Tragic. These people have all years ago flocked to Tragic because he's very charismatic. He's funny. He's very talented. And they fell out for whatever reason. Usually Tragic was not putting up with their bullshit, or they were on some fuck shit that he was going to expose. And that's what's happened. They have viciously turned on him because of this. When the farmers started coming after AK and Tragic, they went and doxed them. Because what did the farmers do? They dox people daily, different people daily.
I know exactly what you're saying. I was saying, I don't appreciate what you said. It was unnecessary. Your feelings, your personal feelings on his behavior, because I feel it's very rich coming from someone like you. That's all. I'm not saying you were wrong about this. I think you're right about that.
Hey, Farah.
All right, smash that like button, people. I'm going to start putting in the chat my cash app.
So anyway, I don't think anybody should be put through this. I've never done this to anybody. I mean, you have fucking PayPal. I mean, it's a common grift gang tactic to do shit like this. I mean, what that dildo person was just posting pictures of Bunny's surgery, the picture of the back of her head on Twitter, and I fucking went in on that bitch. And because it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're sitting here posting somebody's like medical pictures and shit like it's funny. It's not funny. That's just not you. You have nothing to say, so that's what you go for.
I'm just going to say right now, people know, okay? People fucking understand. If you don't understand, then I'm telling you right the fuck now. Do not fucking sit in my chat. Do not fucking come around me. If you
just make it
have anything bad to say about Tragic, okay?
I'll do that. Give me a second.
Well, I think, Jessica, you have to stop worrying about so much what people think about. If people think you're simping, because I didn't see you doing any simping. I see you just being honest and telling your opinion. And I think that more people need to just tell people to fuck off. And, yeah, cool. I'm simping for Tragic. So what? What are you going to do about it?
One thing I will give Jessica Messica, if anything, is her warning Ekate's daughter that, hey, Buddha bitch was literally using you. And it's true. She was. She created this whole thing where, Monty is the bad guy. And then yada, 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 go after Monty, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, Azria, you really messed up, because now this whole court thing is going to happen. It's not if, it's just when. And I have some time tomorrow and Friday, so I'm just going to make it happen. No matter what it costs me. It's literally going to happen. So good on you to have somebody, put, thoughts in your head and now you got to go to court for that. Plus, I have another thing, the beginning of September, that I have quite a bit of evidence for. It's been filed since May. I was supposed to have done it, believe July or something, or maybe early August, but I didn't have the time. No, it was early July, but I have the time now, and I think I'm putting all my ducks in a row. Yes, exactly. So if you're not really sure what the hell's going on, what they've been doing is doing this is actually illegal, by the way. You cannot in tandem work with another person to call the police and make shit up on people. If Steve is saying things about you, do not rope me into that. I am not Steve. I'm not in control of Steve. Don't tell police that it's me and Steve doing this to you. I have nothing to do with what Steve is doing. So because of that, Buddha bitch, I'm gonna sue you and you owe me hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not even kidding here. I'm very serious with you. You did that, you owe me. But what I gotta do is the whole fraud thing with you guys and the lawyer, that needs to be put in the light. So once I do the filing, I'm gonna contact the Peel Region police officer, email him so it's on record. I don't know what that guy is doing, nor does it matter. As long as I have shown that I have emailed him all of this stuff, no matter what happens, I can actually reference it back to me. So that is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, Hurl is very aware, and thank you, Hurl, because to be honest with you, there's been many times I think that if her world wasn't included in Ekate's daughter's police report, which was incredibly stupid, by the way, then things could have gone badly for me, because the things that she was saying while playing the fool and hiding her videos and saying all these things that I'm doing, which I'm not, but yet look what the shit she's doing. And she's been cautioned by this Peel region officer, and she's actually satisfied everything in terms of defamation, because there's different things you got to satisfy. You got to know what you're saying isn't true. She knows that. You gotta also put it out there. Everything has been satisfied in terms of a police officer has cautioned her and told her, listen, what you've been saying is not true. You know it's not true. That's another thing that needs to be satisfied. The person has to know it's not true. And I can prove that she knows it's not true because the police officer told her that it's not true. So there is a huge amount of shit storm that's going to happen. So what I'm going to do in the next couple of days, Cash App me or send to my PayPal is file. And then I'm going to contact the lawyer in Toronto and tell him, hey, I'm sorry, I filed against you. I'm just following the protocol procedure because Buddha bitch defrauded you by sending your information to me. So for me to continue with this case, I actually got to file against you. And in court, just tell them that this person has defrauded you. And hopefully the judge makes it a criminal matter, which the judge should. So this is the route that I'm going to go with. And if you can help me file this, I would really appreciate it, because this types of shit should not happen. People need to know that there's consequences of doing this type of bullshit online, and then lying to police officers about all types of shit, telling police officers that whatever Steve is doing that I'm doing. No, you're not doing this. No.
Like, it's just so ridiculous. It's the fact that anytime Tragic's name is brought up, whoever's talking about it, whoever's channel it is, they're waiting for people in the comments to start attacking him so that they can go on and on and on and start making fun of him, start laughing at him, start doing
Valley, there's no way in hell your IQ can be 33. Do you know that if your IQ is 33, you're like how do I put this eloquently? You're retarded. That is what that. Do you know, even if you have an IQ of like 80, you are mentally slowed down? But I don't know how to put that politely. Like 33 is really, really bad. Even like a 70 is really, really bad. And that's like more than double what a 33 is.
this. It's like the man is gone. He's like he's not going to be like coming back around here like that because of everything that's happened. His life
Yeah,
has been
exactly.
ruined by
AK
these people.
80, you were literally
He
like,
literally
hey, it's
went live
hard.
and said, "Look, I'm like living in my fucking car. Like, how much worse do you want it to get for people?" Yeah, at this point, I do think that they want him to be dead. Why else would you do all this shit to somebody?
It's like that when I say things like, you know, oh, he's really fucking sick. I literally said I just talked to him today and he's in the hospital with pneumonia. I'm not making this up for sympathy. I'm saying this so people can shut the fuck up and leave him alone.
Like, let him fucking worry about his health instead of worrying about new shit, because every time this shit gets brought up, you know, and people will get mad, they'll start calling his family, they'll start fucking with his family again. Like, all these people, like AJ wants to sit here and cry about their family. Has your family gotten death threats? No, they haven't. But Tragic's family has.
Every time he streams, they start calling everybody in his fucking family and calling the police to his house, their houses.
Oh, okay, you're streaming in like 5:30 EST. Is it EST now? Yeah, it is EST.
I'm telling you.
Because we're not saving daylight anymore.
This is not the place for some fuck shit. Hey, Jan.
You're funny.
Why are you here then, Jessica? Jessica likes to instigate and push buttons. That's fine. If you want to know why people don't fuck with me, is because I don't play nice, okay? I do not fucking take the bait. I'll get mad at you. I'll come for you. But I'm not going to be fake nice to you. It's never going to happen. You're not going to win your way with me. I'm not going to ever give a fuck about what nice things you say about me. Or how nice you are.
All right, so started that rumor, and
I heard Jessica Messica, something happened yesterday against Carrie. Can somebody give me like a too long didn't read about that? Because I looked into the stream. I didn't see that they were doing anything at they weren't on at the same time.
Saw it on Twitter again that I was Vidal was going around telling people that I said I was black when Callie called me a woman of color because I am, you know, I have the same color skin tone as fucking AK, you know, like, but Vidal spun that and she said, yeah, Callie or Alex was going around saying that she was black. No, Vidal, that's you. You literally were going into the Black Spaces group and told them that you were black, but you're not, right? Because you're Indian.
I will talk more. I'm not trying to make it a thing. I'm just listening to all sides for the first time recently. I never paid attention to all this until recently. I'm not saying, listen, if I yell at you and I'm mad at you, it's because I'm mad about something you just did. It doesn't mean you're not allowed to talk. Just don't keep doing this shit. That's the problem. And I'm the first person, like, you know me, Alex. Like, I am the first person to move on. Because I don't like holding grudges.
No, and I think that you're very, like, you know, people come to you respectfully or, you know, whatever. And sometimes the chat isn't the best place to work this all out. But anyway, you know, you're very respectful of people and you've moved on. You'll just like brush things aside, whatever. But then people will not stop. And I'm not saying you, Jessica, I'm just saying like Tasha, for example, she will not stop. And so she keeps ramping up, you know, doing things, whatever. And there's going to be a response to that. Like we're no longer doing the no responses because we went 8 months with just trying to ignore her and she kept going and she's spiraling right now.
I'm not playing games, by the way. You're being is why people aren't receptive to your side. I guess that's too bad for me. I don't feel like if I was any, I've been nicer, dude. I have been so nice. I have answered so many questions. I have let so many fucking things go. This is how it is now. I don't give a fuck. Okay. People are not on my side. They've never been on my side.
When you were nice to Fat Garbage, what happened? You even said, I'm not going to call her Fat Garbage because she doesn't like that name, whatever. What did she do? She literally goes on the panel with Vidal and Yato and pulls up that fucking video of Tragic in the hospital and is laughing about him, you know, the booty hole cancer comments, all of this shit. That's what you get for, I guess, being nice to people and, you know, letting up on them. I don't know. They just feel like they can just abuse and fucking just do whatever the fuck they want to you.
All right, smash that like button, people. Help me out with my GoFundMe. Not my GoFundMe. What am I saying? Maybe I should do a GoFundMe. Maybe I should, but I'll think about that. I want to mail this in my Cash App and my PayPal if you guys want to help me out with the court stuff. Is
I
Bally
mean,
live right
it's like
now?
I
don't
said this
know.
on Edna's panel.
It's not a dedication. Like, what is this? He's a human being. Did he do something to you personally that you feel the need that it's okay to do this? She's lying. Do you think that I'm that bad at reading people?
AK's she's very good at reading people, better than I am, and I
No, it's okay. It's okay, Jen. She thinks she's fucking cute asking questions. I'm just asking questions. Sure, keep asking questions.
First entertainer in Girl World?
It's retarded.
Bally, you're mistaken. It was like the likes of Michael B. Petty. Who's that other guy? Zachary Michael, Charlie Gold. They have been around way longer than I have been. I stumbled upon Girl World by accident, to be honest with you. Like I said, I started covering Sagittarius Shoddy, and that's who I was just covering. Not in a malicious way. I just felt like there is this person online that's been through a lot of stuff, but the drinking and the men thing was not good for her. Still isn't good for her. But unfortunately, Sagittarius Shoddy is still at it. I mean, now she's doing live streams and getting paid for them, which she should have done for years. But I'm just saying, the old school days, yes, the Michael B. Petty, Zachary Michael, Charlie Gold, old school days where people would get hundreds of thousands of views on Foodie Beauty videos. But then again, around that time, like 2017 or so, Foodie Beauty was blowing up because she got into the algorithm. And for the whole like eating stuff,
people like to play these
because there's always like highs and lows, and if you can get in the algorithm at a really good time, like I watch people for like music content, as in they discuss songs or albums or whatnot, and if you were around when that was taken off, you're good, because there's guys with millions of views based on that. That whole eating thing, Foodie Beauty is just in the right place at the right time, but it never really took off for her because she just didn't, put work into it. You got to also evolve.
Fucking games with me. It is what it is. I did my own research, but sadly, people won't do that on their own. They just want quick answers. I think, yeah, they really do need to stop mocking his health. I mean, there's a lot of things to mock, and they pick that one because I think, they think it's funny.
Yeah, that's right, Fish.
See, look at this passive aggressive bullshit.
There's a lot of people who have come and gone because Go World is a very harsh place to
I'll possibly get misinformed. You have no fucking. She has no intention of being
call me
informed.
the new
Get
guy?
the fuck out. Just get out. Bye. Bye. No one's gonna miss you. This is why you were welcome here to begin with.
Were you misinformed when you were in Purple Glitter's DMs telling her the bodega called me a PDF? Like, I've never called you that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck off. This is what you get. See what you get. See what you get for being nice to people. Now she's gonna go around and say, "I was trying to be nice to her."
And like Jessica Messica, I didn't straight up call her a PDF. I just literally said that there was evidence out there where when she worked at an arcade, and she did say she was sleeping with people at the arcade, that there is evidence of a person that was underage that was working and wanted to come out against her. That isn't the same as saying somebody's a PDF. Okay? And at the end of it all, they said, hey, go to the police. But the thing about going to the police is that most people don't go to the police, right? Like there's always this twisting and turning. Like the woman literally said that she enjoys sleeping with married men. She enjoys sleeping with multiple co-workers, and she was working at an arcade. Well, what type of individual typically works in an arcade? Do you typically see like 50 or 60-year-olds there, 40-year-olds? No, it's typically younger people, younger individuals. And I wouldn't be surprised what has been alleged to have happened actually did happen.
Trying to be nice to her. Look at her. Look at her.
Are they?
Fuck you, bitch.
You won't be called a simp. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. No one's gonna call you a fucking simp. Fun.
I will agree with that. She has done
All right,
nothing.
back to this.
Has not lived her life for 3 or 4 years. She went to her mama's house. She doesn't do any type of work. Well, she says she works now, but I mean, I'll hold that with a grain of salt.
A lot of people have this impression of me that they think that they can just be nice to me, and I'm just like so desperate for fucking friendship and nice comments that it works. I'm telling you right now, I think I've said it many, many times, I am the very last person to try that with. The very last one.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. Like back in the 90s, arcades were the thing to go to. I used to go to arcades like all the time.
With Beats and Love, Messica, stay gone. Everyone see through your act. Thank you very much. Oh no.
Hey, oh no, what's up? I love oh no. Oh no, it put some banger comments out.
Yeah. I hate that. I almost said something about that with peace and love bullshit. She's as bad as like some of the other ones with their little fucking catchphrases at the end of their streams where they've said the most vile, horrendous shit about people, you know?
Mm-hmm. I know. I mean, there's literally so much I could say, but I'm just like, for what? Everybody already knows.
Dumb ass bitch. Go fucking take care of your kids. Oh, right. You don't have them.
Twitter.
Ooh, look at that at the end. That's literally explains everything. All right. Just be reminded that that person slept with a family member. Just a little reminder that that person slept with her baby daddy's brother out of spite. That is some like straight up like Sagittarius shorty type of shit. Like where Saji would sleep with your brother or your dad to get back at you. I'm like, that is some grimy ghetto degenerate type of shit to do to somebody, because you can never undo it, especially if you have kids with that person and then you sleep with the dad. How can you ever, look any of the family members in the eye after doing that sort of like dirty degenerate type of shit? Like, you cannot. Plus the kids are going to find out. They are 100%. And what's your excuse for doing that? This is why you should never do it, right? Super, super messed up. Don't do it, people. It messes the kids up. It really does. There is research out there from a multitude of people that's like sleeping with your brother-in-law. Yeah. And so that means you slept with the kids' father and the kids' uncle. That is messed up.
10 people, it's hard.
What?
It's hard, goddammit. I'm waiting on someone to come up.
Valley, don't let Steve hear you say this, okay? Because Steve has like, what was it? Sluts Got Talent. Like, where does he come up with this shit? Like, who thinks like this? And then he's doing like a talent show for sluts.
It is. It's not so easy peasy. Like people think it's hard. The hard shit. But I will tell you, this we have this S Jam. Did you see that?
Okay.
Do you think that he's working, or do you think he's not working? I believe he's not working.
Okay, hold on. Buddha's here.
Job?
Let me just make. How do I even
surprised.
check? Jessica, how the fuck did you do that? Where you put the
Make her come on the screen to speak, please.
You don't speak. I'm gonna speak first.
I would not speak.
Okay, that means if it's a dick. Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hello?
Hello? Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? Is it me?
God damn it.
Oh.
Bally, I don't want to do this with you. I'm done with you, Bally. I'm done with you.
She'll come back. She'll come back. Okay. What's up?
You dropped the link. I'm here. I think it's time that I defend myself against what you're saying. I wasn't looking to get into it with anyone, but I do believe that if people are talking about you on a panel, that you can come in and respond. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't initiate this back and forth tonight. I tuned into your stream. I was
So you did.
cleaning.
You came into the chat with your account.
Yeah, I did. I was behind in the chat. I was just listening, and then I heard Bally and you talking about me, and I was like, oh, look at that. And then I looked at the chat, and then I saw that the conversation went on for more than just a minute. And then I was like, oh, wow,
About me?
okay.
About you.
About me.
Oh, okay.
And then when I noticed that I was a full-on topic on your panel for the second time, the first time it was the Jessica thing, and I let that go, and that was embarrassing enough considering we were so tight.
Okay, well, what Jessica Messica said was the truth. That you were using Ekete's daughter. You had a built-in army to go after people, and you were enjoying it. So you're going after Bally. You're going after what's that guy with the 666 in his name again? I forgot, and myself, because I guess I'm enemies for like the most stupid reason. This is what gets me, is like you're going after people for like the most ridiculous shit, and then now I'm about to file against you. Well, against who you defrauded, and then they're gonna make you criminal. Very likely to make you criminal. It's not me who will make you criminal or not. You know, it's people with their authority. Not 666. It was Inferno 999 that was making those videos, right? So she had the built-in army through Ekete's daughter, extremely manipulative, and now it's come undone because, of course, Ekete is not streaming about me, but about other people.
And then you're like, hey, Jessica, come up and just drag my close friend for like 2 hours, and I let that go.
So I just let her drag you. I didn't say I didn't defend you.
This is the second time that you and someone who obviously hates me have made me a topic when we're supposed to be. So I had to come in.
So, but hold on. When Jessica was on my panel, did I just let her drag you and I wasn't defending you? Did you watch it?
Oh, we were watch it. I was literally in your chat as a moderator when you invited her up to talk shit about me. So as a friend, that was pretty darn hurtful. And
I was defending you. She was already talking shit with what's her name? She had asked for the link. She went over to Veronica. So she came over here and she came up on my panel to say it. And then I do recall me defending you and screaming at her.
I wouldn't say screaming. I would definitely say that you were like, yeah, well, you know, Buddha's my girl, and I get it. You don't
literally
like her.
Not true. I was screaming at her.
And then I went quiet for the next couple days because I was just processing how I felt. I wasn't blowing up your phone being mad at you. And then you reached out to me with the longest, most apologetic owning of behavior, and you were like, yes, you're right, I totally was wrong in that, and we like really
hold on, let me go through my message.
I mean,
okay, I paused. I didn't watch this, and no, there was no long apology because Ekete goes over messages and she didn't apologize. This is the twisting of information that constantly happening. We got two people who definitely need to be on meds daily, speaking to each other. One is a known borderline, and the other one, I suspect, is either bipolar, borderline, etc., etc. At least a cluster B, right? One of those types of individuals. In fact, they're both sociopaths. Let's just put it that way.
Feel free to pull up your messages because you went deep in the, I know I was wrong, that must have hurt you, I can only imagine how that affected you, and I let that go. But that was extremely,
you need to go back and read it.
No, you go ahead. If you're, I mean, I'm not the one up here reading messages. I mean, you're up here reading messages, so go ahead.
You were in the chat and you said that's not what you said about to Lily. You said that's not what you said about Bally to me, and I said where? In the chat, and you go no through text. So you did the same thing. So what's the problem?
What are you talking about?
Just now in the chat when you said to Lily, That's not what you said about Bally. That's what you said during the chat just now. And I
Mhm.
said, where? In chat? And you go, no, in text. That's what you said about the conversation that you and Lily had about Bally.
Oh
So-
yeah. Lily was extremely upfront about Bally being her cow. I mean, I think I was really surprised because
So you
Lilith-
basically did the same
sorry,
thing.
do you mind if I just finish what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't done. I'm saying that you have a tendency to do the same thing, but expect something different from other people. You can go into Steve's chat. She can't go into Bally. You can say that what she talked about and text about Bally. I can't say what we talked about. Why?
Yes, this is also part of my evidence. Is like you're calling Calgary police on a guy saying you're scared for your life, and then you go into his chats to taunt him, to say shit. Like, this just doesn't make any logical sense to me. Don't be telling the cops, the police, that you're scared and people are showing up at your house and this and that and that and that, and then all of a sudden you're in the dude's chat. Because that don't make no sense.
Double standard.
There is no double standard. I'm not
Okay, so
going in
then-
and dropping. Can I please just finish the sentence?
I said you good.
I'm not going into Steve's chat being all like, hey, Steve, I got nothing negative to say about you, man. Like dropping heart emojis, going in, showing support, showing love, being a friend. There's a difference between trolling someone who was like, I'm going to set your house on fire and stab you with a large butcher knife, and Lily talking the way she did about Bally extensively. And then all of a sudden she's in there going, you know what? I support you. I'm here for you. Heart emoji, heart. I was like, wow, the flip flop was, I'm not pretending to be Steve's friend.
Yeah, the gatekeeping is completely ridiculous. Trying to have people who are supposed to be, on her side not go anywhere or towards anybody or talk to anyone she perceives as the enemy. Like, this is not a war. People can go wherever they want, just like how Bally was glazing up Ekete hours ago.
Steve doesn't have any friends. He's a crackhead.
I was terrified of that guy. And then I stopped being terrified of that guy when I realized that there wasn't really anything to be afraid of. And then I took my own power back because running from people who terrify me is something that is
if I ever hear anyone of you say taking my power back, I'm gonna run, because I know you're a sociopath and I want nothing to do with you.
trauma response. So for me to say fuck you and drop a camera emoji to be like, I'm not afraid of you. I didn't talk to the man. I'm not in there typing. I dropped a camera emoji and that's it. And once I told you I was doing that to take my power back, then you started doing it. I would drop a camera emoji, like an hour later, you'd be in there with your camera emojis. I never ever typed.
Yes, taking my
Steve's
power
chat.
back.
Not
that is literally like how do I put it? Therapy talk, like taking my power back, triangulation,
once.
the calm voice, like I am not okay right now. You know what I'm thinking in my head? Run.
I only
So Lily was only allowed to drop a camera emoji? And then you would have been okay?
Are you not catching on what I'm saying here? What I'm saying is...
No, that's what I'm asking. Like, I'm literally asking you because I'm not catching it.
I'm trying to explain it to you.
Okay.
Lily dragged Bally every chance she could, and then all of a sudden completely flipped and was like, I now support Bally. I'm now in her chat. I sending heart emojis. I have nothing negative to say about you. Hugs, kisses. That's a big change from me dropping a camera emoji to troll a man who constantly threatened to kill me.
But I thought you said he's hilarious and he's your new favorite cow.
Now he is, because I'm not afraid of him anymore. Was Lilith ever afraid of Bally? It's definitely not the same circumstances.
You were afraid of
Lilith would tell me on the regular. Please just. Lilith would tell me every single time Bally brought up Lilith's name, Lilith would like text me and be like, Bally's talking about me again, calling me a cheerleader. That shit is starting to hurt my feelings. Like, it's really starting to get to me. And I'd be like, no, girl, don't let it get to you. You know, she's just angry. She's just blah, blah, blah. She's not saying anything truthful about you. You're not.
Will says she never should have been afraid to begin with. Yeah. And she should never have said, I'm doing the shit that Steve's doing. Steve is Steve. Monty is Monty. Okay? Don't tell cops that I'm doing shit that Steve is doing. That isn't right. That's roping me in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show that this has been a conscientious effort to try somehow, somewhere from the beginning with, you know, the D-pick situation, telling lies on me. Then after that, the red room video of making it seem I'm in your house trying to grape you. Then after that, it's all the types of bullshit. Then after that, Steve starts doing shit. Then all of a sudden, Monty's involved with Steve's shit. No, I'm not involved with Steve's shit. Steve is involved with Steve's shit. I'm involved with my own shit. I ain't pulling out sharp, pointy things. I ain't playing with fire and saying all sorts of like crazy shit. I got nothing to do with that. So don't put me in with that shit. Don't say that I'm buddies with Inferno 999, because I am not. Inferno 999 was or still is Hannibal's friend. He has nothing to do with me.
Some brainless cheerleader, like she keeps calling you, like, but she would text me and be like, the things that Bally are saying about me is starting to get to me. It's hurting my feelings. I can't believe she's treating me this way. I hate this bitch, pretty much. And then all of a sudden she's got this like newfound love for her. Like, it was a bit baffling to me, the switch up. And also, like, before I even said anything to Lilith, like, if someone was going around going, Lilith is a cunt, Lilith is a cunt, Lilith is a stupid cunt, Lilith is a cunt, and I'm in the chat being like, hey girl, I'm here to support you, heart emoji. Like, I have never been friendly with anyone who wasn't cool with you or Lilith. Like, I've always been that way, but you have been very cool with someone who clearly hates me, Jessica. And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden,
Jessica,
Lilith,
wait,
just let me finish, please. Can I just finish, please?
No, because I can't respond to someone who's rambling.
Finish.
So let me but hold on.
I'm not rambling. I'm communicating.
She is
okay.
rambling.
Well, communication is both ways. And if you're going to just speak over and go over everything, then how can I respond? I can't remember everything you're saying. So the first thing I want to address is I just read the message. I never said I was sorry. That's the first thing. So you can go ahead and read it. I never said I'm sorry. I did something wrong. That's not what the conversation was. So
after Jessica dragged me on your panel and you said, I know we haven't been cool. I know you've been hurt. I know you've been being quiet in the chats because of how you feel and what happened with the Jessica thing. You never said any of that?
Where's the apology there?
In your text messages?
Where's the apology?
Remember you sent me those long messages?
Where's the apology in what you just said? You just said I said I was sorry and I was wrong. I never said that to you. That's what you just said. I never said to you, I'm sorry and I was wrong. Okay, I'm just pointing that out. I was trying to understand your position, and I thought I understood, but I never said, I'm sorry, I was wrong, because you're not my mom, and I do what I want, and I'm not sorry. This is girl world. You know what it is, toxic drama, and I don't know if you expect everyone to like you, but that's ridiculous.
I don't. We're not the same. That's why I'm not around anymore. I didn't realize how messy you were gonna get. I didn't realize. Well, I mean, I thought that you were about, protecting victims and doing the good and exposing the predators and stuff. And then the behavior, you just did everything you could.
What the hell is up with the glazing, my guy? Why is everybody glazing everybody? Girl world with, listen, this is about. This place used to be a place where you could lightly joke about a super morbidly obese woman from Canada making obviously silly, bad choices and mistakes. Now it is a pit of people trash talking, shit talking, lying, or whatever. If you want justice, if you want the truth, you're in the wrong fucking place. This is girl world. People talk shit, people lie, people mess with each other. People manipulate.
To increase the drama, increase the arguing, increase the toxicity. Just you did the thing that would always make it worse every time. If you wanted to solve your issues with these people that upset you, that you felt harmed you or harmed the people you love, you wouldn't do everything you could to continue the drama over and over, going in like. You always did the thing that made it way worse. And I supported you, but then there were times when you were like, oh, I'm sorry to you and Lily. I don't realize sometimes how my actions might affect you guys, and you get dragged into whatever. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like,
I was talking about
we
the
love
farmer
you.
stuff, and I said, hey, I totally understand if you guys want to, you don't want to mod because it's farmer shit, and that's what I said. But
Exactly.
did I hide the fact that Jessica was on my panel? Because I thought you were in the chat.
I was in the chat. I was a mod in your chat. You brought someone up to drag me while I was modding in your chat.
And how many months ago was that?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, well, I'll give you the date where I sent you the message. That did not say I'm sorry. May.
Bali says, new word for me, thank you, added to vocabulary. Glazing means to be smitten with someone, given compliments directly. Exactly. You were glazing. When I say glazing, I mean good glazing. Hecate. That's what you were doing, Bali. You were a glazer.
It was in May. So now we're in August, and you have a problem with it.
I've always had a problem with it. I talked to you about it. I communicated with you why it upset me. We talked about it at length. It doesn't mean that I'm still not hurt about it. I just put it aside and moved on and continued our friendship. We talked about it. I expressed my feelings, and that was it. We moved on. I didn't end our friendship over it, even though it upset me.
Right, because we had talked about it.
Exactly.
So what's the problem now?
What do you mean, what's the problem now? I came into your chat to defend myself against the things that Bali was saying about me. I never came in to pick a fight with you. This just happened.
No, well, you came in and you said my what she said about your dog, and then you said nobody cares about me here anyway, or something like that.
No, I didn't. I said not that anyone cares.
Right. So what does that mean? Because you want to go, I care, Buddha. I care, Buddha.
No, or I would have said so when my dog died, but I didn't.
Right, Polly. When people say glazing, and what it makes me think of, and now this is a word you're a man that will definitely understand. Bukake. Whenever somebody says, "Oh, you glaze that guy," or "You glaze this person," I'm like, "Bukake." And bukake is actually a thing that people like these days, but generationally, it's supposed to be an insult. It was an insult that people used to do to individuals in smaller villages. It's a slight. It's where they're disgusted with you and to insult you to the max. They do that, but now people
say anything. I didn't make a tweet about it. I didn't make a community post about it. I only made a community post when I saw in Bali's chat that people were dragging me for not being around. It's like, oh, people ran away. No, I never said she did.
No, I'm asking you. I didn't say you said she did.
Bali talks about me like every day. She wanted me to leave her alone. She said, I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied. So what did I do? Stop talking about her for months at a time. I gave her exactly what she wanted, which was to leave her alone while she calls me a cunt every day.
She calls me a cunt every day. She's been calling me a cunt longer than she's been calling you a cunt.
Yeah, and she calls me an incel. Bali, I am not involuntary celibate. Okay, stop glazing Hekate's daughter and stop calling your homeboy Monty an incel so casually.
I don't give a fuck.
She might as well call me a neckbeard at the same time.
Not that serious.
Well, that's because drama is your thing.
Exactly, like everyone else here.
You love the flip-flop.
What are you doing here?
We're not the same person.
So why are you here then? Why are you in Gore World if you want it to be cool and calm?
you're not allowed to be cool and calm and be in girl world? Is there some kind of rules to being?
Well, I mean, you're
I
not.
was in girl world years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I came back to clear up a narrative.
You know
about
what it
You're
is.
well aware of that.
So you know what it is
My
then
God.
in girl world, right?
Yeah, the narrative that you manipulate people to believe that I send you a D-pic.
Always known what it is, but not everyone has to be cookie. Not everyone wants to watch the world burn. Not everyone wants to, like, the flip-flopping. Like, 1 minute you're doing a long 18-hour stream about Farrah Fiasco and how she's a piece of shit, and then I'm not, and then all of a sudden I tune in. All of a sudden, if someone talks about Farrah Fiasco in the chat, you're immediately blocked. And I was like, blocked? Holy shit! Like,
So you were jealous?
no, I'm just, you hated Farrah Fiasco, and then boom, all
I
of a
didn't hate
sudden-
anyone. I covered her once.
No,
I
you
covered-
definitely went into detail about how much of a piece of shit she was. I was there.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the one where I found out she
Little
wasn't a piece of shit and they're liars? Because you missed the stream where I literally called out that they were lying on her. I think that was
Well,
the one
see,
that was.
That's the whole point of catching up. It's like, it's hard to keep up. I can't watch every minute of your streams, and 1 minute you're dragging Bodega.
Why do you say to me,
all of a sudden
hey,
your
it's
chat
good-
is full of Bodega? It's confusing. It's
So you didn't hear me say that
confusing.
they're here for I'm here for receipts. You didn't hear that. It's funny that you're always around for everything that looks shady, but not for when I explain what's going on. You don't hear that, but you hear everything else.
Well,
What do you mean, Fish? Of course, it's literally BPD bullshit 2.0. It's people who are unsocialized, or should I say maladapted, unsocialized, persona non grata type of people are fighting with each other. Literal BPD bullshit 2.0.
definitely try my best not to miss content that you create. I think I've done a pretty good job with keeping up with your content. And
Well, you
it's a bit of
to
a
know
feat to keep up with the hours and hours. I even listen to you when I sleep, but sometimes I have my head spun around because 1 minute you're super pissed at Bodega and the next minute you're welcoming them into your chat. I'm confused. I'm just in there, like the chat. Like,
what was I doing
for
when
the
you were in the
super
chat?
chat?
What, Bally? Stop it. I spit on you both, but it's a love erotic spit. Oh my God, I know those types of spits. Like it can be even aggressive sometimes, but it's full of eroticism, a lot of eros with that, right?
It's hard to keep up. And
What was
our
it?
only communication is through text.
Really
I don't
know
have
what
enough
I'm talking
communication
about.
with you one-on-one to even clear up any of the questions I have about you. I just realized that I don't know what's
So why
going
didn't you
on
just
at
text
all.
me? Hey, why didn't you just text me then and say, hey, can I talk to you about Farrah Fiasco? I'm confused. Or can I talk to you about Bodega? I'm confused. Why don't you just say that?
Well, I guess I don't care that much about Girl World to ask you about the dramas that you inject yourself into.
Okay.
Every week you're fighting
don't
with
care
someone
now.
new. No, you fight with someone every day. You're on Twitter. I don't even have
You met me
Twitter.
fighting. Wasn't I fighting Monty when you came back into the space? So if I didn't do that, would you be here?
She
You
wouldn't.
didn't have
I
a problem with
can't-
me fighting Monty for what? How many hours was that stream? I think I did like 6-9 hour streams. Did you ever?
Thank you. This is the information I needed. In case I couldn't get all the videos, it's verified. 9-ish hour streams were made about me. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
A problem with those fights?
She
What
actually
talk-
loved it. She loved the shit talking, the changing of the narrative, the casually that Booty Bitch is this innocent person. How could she not know it wasn't Monty? She just randomly chose somebody and just says it was me, when you literally have a fucking Calgary number there you could call and figure out who it is, while at the same time she was selling pics and videos of her private parts to multiple people and sending shit out to multiple people. But for some strange reason, I have a Calgary number now, and I'm sending a lightly tanned dick pic.
Talking about?
You met me dragging, right? But because it was Monty, then that's fine. But when I drag other people, it's a problem. Because I wasn't
No.
toxic when I was going at Monty.
No, what I'm saying is You
Oh, you never get to drag anyone. Eggy, you want to come on and drag me?
are fighting
You
with
can tell everybody, the type of things I do in the bedroom. You can disparage me in multiple ways.
so many people at the same time. For a person like me who can't keep up, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not watching all the girl world stuff, I don't know what's going on, I can't keep up with all the people that you're fighting with at a time.
But you said you
All
love
the
me, you have my number, so why don't you just ask me? What, hey, who you fighting with today, or what's going on with that situation, or how come you like Farah now? You could have literally just sent a text or wrote it in Discord. Why didn't you just do that?
Well, I guess I was going to do a catch up when you had texted me
Oh.
and said, hey girl, I'm going to call you after work. I took that as, oh, okay, she's going to call me after work.
I told you I didn't know about
that
the message.
since we talked for a long time on the phone, I thought that would be a good opportunity to go, hey girl, can you catch me up? Like, I thought you hated Fear Fiasco and now you like Fear Fiasco. I don't even know who she is. I'm only in here as a mod half the time. Like the chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super likes. I don't
Yeah, I will say Buddha isn't wrong about the flip flopping. Girl World is filled with flip floppers. And Azria isn't wrong that Buddha is hypocritical in the sense and also gatekeeping, where she will do whatever she wants to do. But if you do anything exactly like she's doing or off the like, she has a problem with you, which is not okay. It's completely not okay. So they both have points, but overall, this whole conversation should have been in private, and it could easily be described as immature or BPD 2.0 bullshit.
know half of what's going on. I just mod for you and support you as a friend. But I thought that our phone call would be a good time to go, hey, I'm kind of hurt by what's happening with Lilith. Let's talk about that. What about this Farah Fiasco? Hey, are you cool with Bodega now? I'm super confused about everything. But that call never happened. We never had that conversation.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose because I didn't like how you talked to Lily. Can I read that?
Well, go ahead. Yes, reading text is kind of your thing.
So was that a permission or no?
No, you go ahead. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You go ahead.
I'm asking, no. I'm asking you so that you don't turn around afterwards and say, I didn't want you to read it. Can I read it or no?
Oh, no. Yeah. If you want to read our text, go ahead.
No, not my text, the text that you sent to Lily, because I'm telling you I didn't call you back because of what you said to Lily, but you're ignoring that.
I said our texts, like me and Lily. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to read our text, go ahead.
No, just the one text you sent.
Yes, if you would like to read the text.
Yeah. So you said, wow, 2 days before my birthday, by the way. Wow. I knew to trust my gut that something was wrong. I always felt a sisterly bond between us, but lately it's simple hi from you when I come around. But I see lots of warmth towards Valley all of a sudden, and you are warm with Sandra, who's Steve's managing mod. I never expected such a switch up from you all. From you of all people. I trust my perception of vibes, and I know something happened between us I don't know of. So you're telling her, you're not even asking her. When someone I care about so much is so warm and friendly with people who openly hate me, it sends such mixed signals. I can never be cool with anyone who openly hates you or Azria. I'm so hurt, but maybe I perceived parasocial love for real love, and that's my mistake. Anyway, I just wanted to communicate my feeling to you about that.
Yeah.
And you think that's acceptable?
That was just filled with so much passive aggressiveness where she's making it seem as if, hey, I have this problem, but not really a problem. It's a huge problem.
I'm not perfect, but that's exactly how I felt, and I still feel that way.
Okay, and that's why I didn't call you back.
Well, then how was I supposed to get any of the answers that you said I should have asked about? The conversation never happened. How am I supposed to get?
We weren't going to ask you about Farah and Bodega and Lily in one conversation.
Right.
So I absolutely was. The last time we talked on the phone, we talked for 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
So there was plenty of time.
She used to try that shit with me, but Monty don't play that shit. Well, actually, kinda a little bit. I mean, she would call me sometimes 3, 4, 5 times in a day, wanted to speak for hours. It's constantly about the same types of shit over and over and over. never addressing or fixing the problem. That gets tedious and annoying. It's just a matter of time until the messages, DMs maybe start coming out, recorded phone calls start being aired, because Buddha Bitch does that. She records your phone calls. So I would not be surprised if more fallout happens because of this shit. I know I couldn't deal with the hours and hours of talking on the phone day after day after day. It's taking up my time. 9-hour phone call conversation. When do you sleep? When you making 9, 10, 11, 12-hour streams, 12-hour streams times 3, 12-hour streams times 4, and then you're on the phone for hours with somebody else. Oh my God, I couldn't do it with my schedule and the shit that I got to do and the work hours that I have. I would never get any sleep.
Time to do a catch up. That's mostly
Why didn't
what
you
we
call
did
me
when
then?
we talked.
Why didn't you call me?
Because I was aware that you weren't calling me on purpose.
Why
You did it on purpose.
Yep.
I picked up on that. And what am I going to be like? Oh, you're not calling me on purpose, so I'm going to just thrust myself in? No, if you didn't want to call me on purpose, I picked up the hint. Fair enough.
Oh, okay. But you expect people not to go into chats for you, but you don't even want to simply pick up the phone to call somebody because they didn't call you back. You have not asked me one time about how I felt about my family over there. You haven't checked up on me to see, hey, are you okay after that? Because you lost
We
it.
did talk about your daughter. We absolutely did talk about your daughter on that 9-hour phone call.
I'm
We
talking
talked
about
about
after the farms thing where I doxed Strawberry Douche, where you were in the chat and you said that Steve said something about your mom, and basically you can't, because I was doxing her dad, and basically the same thing happened with her dad and your mom.
Yeah,
and
that's when I came into the chat. I came in a few minutes before that. People were saying that her dad committed suicide and that you were going to dox him. And I was like, oh, what? That's fucked up because
well, they doxed my dead grandmother and my dead great grandmother. So what's the problem? Why does her dead father get more compassion than my dead grandmother and great grandfather, especially since they initiated it?
Well, because
you're my friend, right?
You and I had a conversation when Steve started trying to pay people to dox my mom that committed suicide, and you thought that was supremely fucked up.
And you went in the chat and you told me he was your favorite cow and you love to watch him, and that's all you've been doing is watching him. So I said, she good.
What I'm saying is you said that Steve trying to dox my mom who killed herself was super fucked up. And then when I went into the chat, all of a sudden you're threatening to dox someone's parent that committed suicide. It was the exact same situation, but it was appropriate because you didn't like that person, but it was bad when it was
so
against
you literally
friends of
didn't
yours.
hear that they doxed my dead grandmother and great grandmother, because I've said it like 8 times already. That's why I started the stream, because my kid and my great grandmother and my grandmother are on the farms. That's why I did the stream.
I wasn't commenting on that. I was commenting on
yourself. On yourself.
No, I was.
Let me interject here. Ezra thought the farms was great when she wasn't on the farms. Yeah, let's use the farms. The farm says this, the farm says that. But now the farms aren't so great, isn't it? When they're talking shit about you, saying things that's obviously a lie. So what are you going to do? I guess you're not going to use the farms as your basis of information anymore, right? Monty, didn't you say Buddha used to call you at all kinds of strange hours? Yes, she would call me all kinds of strange hours. And the very last call was the one where she called me not super early, but early enough in the morning. And I do not want to get into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-hour call at that time because I have other shit to do. And that is what started everything, because I was supposed to be the emotional pillow, the person she would call for hours every single day to tell her everything's okay. But hey, I got other shit in my life. I got other shit to do. I'm not her goddamn emotional pillow. I'm not her cry bucket. I'm an adult person that got shit to do and things to take care of. Yo, Yami says, Monty, let's join forces and call the authorities. Call the authorities about what, Yami? Thank you for the €2.
I went in and you were talking about
on yourself. You're selfish. You're self-centered. Okay, that's the problem.
This is exactly how I imagine this would. People warned
Because
me that you were going to do
people
this.
warned you.
and
People, you
I
have this
decided
problem
to
with
just
people.
let it happen.
Oh, wrong link. No, this is not me. This is you. Because I just told you why I did it, why I doxed, and I'm going to dox the fuck out of them too still. I'm not done. Right? And you didn't even acknowledge my grandmother or great grandmother. You're talking about,
Because I wasn't there when that was talked about.
oh, of course. You're never around when it's not relating to you. You were there for Strawberry Douche's dad, but you weren't there for my grandmother or my
Well,
kid.
I came in right before
Right.
it. The thing is, I think I've been pretty good as a supporter of yours for being in your chats, for modding for you, for
I did the same
supporting
for you.
But it's no secret
I
that
did the
I
same
have
for you. I
missed
did the
some
same
of
for you, and I brought people to your channel too. I did the same for you. We're square.
what I'm trying to say is I don't catch every hour of your streams. I don't know what's going on all of the time. So why couldn't it be feasible that I opened up my phone, saw you were live, opened up the live, listened for a few minutes, and I heard you talking about doxing someone's parent that had died. That was what I walked into.
And you never said,
And then
hey, why is
please,
Azria doxing someone's parent that died? That never came up to you. Just like, oh my God, Azria is doxing someone's parent. And you never thought to ask the chat or say, what's going on? Because I bet I could go back and see.
No,
that
I said I don't agree with this. I
Mhm.
don't agree with this. I disagreed with you.
Mhm.
And then right after that, you said, I'm going to dox cousins, aunts, uncles, cousins, children. And then I was like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, my daughter was doxxed. She's not a child, but she's still she's not a kid, but she's my child. I didn't mean minors. And I was pissed off.
Your
And then
daughter
you know,
was doxed
and then
a month before that because we talked about it. That wasn't new. I
My
knew your
daughter
daughter
was
was
not
doxed
on
a month before that. We talked about it.
what's your point? She's on Twitter now, and they have a fake Facebook account now, and they posted some shit on OnlyFans. Okay, so what do you want me to do? Run away and cry about it? I will dox the fuck out of it.
They're really going super far with you. Funny how what 2+ months ago the farms was great and amazing because you were buddy with Belinda and Gigi, and they were using you to attack people that they would make shit up on, talk shit about, and attack. You see, Gigi has a very distinct MO. With me, with other people, Callie, Gorlick Bread, Farrah Fiasco, now is this other person. What's her name? They all do the same shit. They all attack, make streams, shout out each other in their own streams. Say, hey, watch my buddy, my friend over here. Speaking about the whole same thing, the Krama community now. Making all these streams, making up all types of bullshit.
All of them and show them what's up. Because since they like to do it to me, I give the energy given back to them. I've always said that. I don't know, you know what it is.
See, I don't know information I don't know. All I heard was you saying you were going to dox someone who died, and then immediately after saying you were going to dox children, and then I was out. I don't have all of the information. I don't need the information to know that doxing children, wrong. Do I need more information? Doxing children is appropriate?
It's an adult child, like they did mine. And I was just screaming at the time, and I was just going, cousin, mother, brother, sister, kid, whatever, because they did that to my daughter. I'm not doxing anybody's kid, but I'm doxing them. Did I dox someone's kid? I was raging.
Well, when someone says, I'm going to dox the kids, then I hear, I'm going to dox the kids. I don't care. I hear that. That's what you said. Those were your exact words.
Okay, so what?
So I was like, that's gross.
Did you hear when Lily said,
Lily,
hold on, Lily was in the chat and she said, no, not the kids. And I'm like, you're right. Not the kids. Did you hear that?
There is a huge apology. I'm not going to read all of that shit. It's just contrived bullshit from a sociopathic borderline, okay? You guys can read her apology on her community tab, but that apology doesn't mean shit to me. I'm still going to file. By the way, if you want to help me out, cash at me or send me some moolah to my PayPal. I'd really appreciate it because I really need to get this in. I really need to start a very long journey of making myself right and whole again after these two pieces of shit decided to illegally collude with each other to make up false accusations against me with the police. And that is never going to fly with me. And there's going to be consequences.
Where Lilith, my girl, said, please don't start doxing kids. And I was like, no, you're right. I'm just mad. Did you hear that part? Because Lily just straight up said it to me in the chat. And I straight up answered her.
Yeah, I saw someone say, hey, don't dox kids. And then you were like, yeah, you know, you're right. But what if someone hadn't have said that? Would it still have been okay to dox kids?
I didn't say it was okay. I was just.
It's always been this conversation in girl world about bringing children into it.
My kid has been brought into it. You keep talking about this bitch's fucking kid. I don't give a damn. Stop talking. I don't care about her fucking dad. And I don't give a fuck about, I don't care about them. My grandmother, great grandmother, and my daughter, they took a picture of my daughter and they started tagging OnlyFans accounts on Twitter. But you wouldn't fucking know that because you don't ask me. So please stop talking to me because I don't give a fuck about Strawberry Douche's dad. Just because your mother had an issue, your mom has nothing to do with her dad. You're making it about you, and that's the problem.
I'm only talking from my perspective.
Yeah, yourself.
That's the only perspective I have.
Exactly, because you're selfish. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for what will happen after this. What more will happen?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Because I don't know when the secret's been. You dox me, I dox you. I give the energy given to you. I did not give you doxes. Please stop.
Whose dox did you give me?
Steve, for sure. Address.
You never gave me Steve's address.
Yes, I did.
When?
In Discord. I gave you a screenshot of his address in Holland.
Oh, when I was asking for his last name.
I don't give a fuck what you're asking for. The point is, you know, I dox.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you wanted to come in.
I didn't ask for his address. You sent that to me. I was looking for his last name.
Oh, well, did you say, oh my God, Andrea, please, no, I don't do doxes. Delete. Did you say that? Because you didn't say anything, but now you care about doxing because it has to do with Strawberry Douche.
No, I care about doxing children.
Did I dox someone's? Okay, so then you understand why I'm mad since my child was doxed then.
Wow, I didn't even know that Ekade had Steve's address and gave it to Buddha. And of course, she's gonna act like this. As in, oh shit, why did you say that on live stream that you gave me Steve's address? Because no one's supposed to know that, right? But now a lot of people know that. And yeah, that needs to be put in my report as well, because we're not playing these bullshit games where you go to the police and you think you can tell them some bullshit while you are finding out this guy's address and all the types of shit.
Yeah, doxing children is bad.
Okay.
So the way to rectify that is to dox more children.
Did I dox? I've already said to you about 5 times already. I was just raging and I didn't mean to say kids. I was just saying anything because I was upset. This is the 5th time, so I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
You don't need to keep repeating yourself.
So then stop saying that, because you know I wasn't doxing anyone. Did I dox someone's kid? No. Was my kid doxed? Yes. Can you understand that I was fucking pissed and I probably said some shit? Or no?
Of course.
So then what's the problem?
I don't have a problem.
Yes, you do.
All right, then what's my problem, Azra?
You're selfish.
All right.
Yeah, you came into the chat while I was screaming and raging, and you started talking about yourself. Mine did this happen, Steve did this, but yet you're not traumatized with Steve when you go into his chat and drop the camera and you message me, he's hilarious, he's the funniest cat, I'm recording everything, come and join. You weren't traumatized then, but then when it was me, what's going on, then all of a sudden you were re-traumatized in the chat to say, Steve said this about he was trying to dox my mom did this and I can't. Then you remembered Steve's a problem, but you weren't when you were dropping the camera and laughing it up.
When I
came, I was like, that's weird.
Bingo, Polly, take care of yourself. Have a great one. Nice seeing you around, buddy.
when I came in, the reason I spoke about myself is because it particularly pertained to exactly what you were saying. You had told me that it was outrageous that Steve was trying to dox my mom who killed herself. And then when I came in, you were talking about
I wasn't talking about Steve or your mother during my stream, Buddha.
But the reason I brought it up is because it directly related to the exact topic that you were talking about at the moment. I had context.
Got it. So you were making it about yourself. Okay. Cool. So then when I don't call you back, when you go at Lily for being in Bally's chat, what's the problem? You're going, oh, I knew this was going to happen. Well, it happens because you're selfish. Don't be selfish and it wouldn't happen. I'm not someone to be drained. Was I supposed to stop everything and go, oh, Buddha, I'm sorry. Never mind. Peace, grandma and great grandma. Was I supposed to stop everything and do that? What did you want from me at that moment when you said that?
Damn, this really took longer than I thought. Like, when did they start being friends? Sometime like last year, right? It's now the end of August, and it finally happened. I thought this should have happened months ago. Because, yeah, she is draining. She's literally an energy vampire. She takes up your time. All those hours of talking on the phone about the bullshit, because I know exactly what kind of bullshit she wants to talk about. If you don't believe me, it's okay. Just ask... who is that person that does those shorts? Really slim lady, blue eyes. I think she has like pretty light brown hair, but she kind of dyes it. What's her name again? She does. She used to call her too. Like, she could totally vouch for me in terms of like the types of bullshit that Buddha bitch wants to talk to you about. Like, it's really annoying. Super, super, super annoying shit. All right, see you, Polly. Take care of yourself. And like, I don't have time like that to waste. Like, I was super nice coming into Girl World. I'm still a nice person, but I just know, unfortunately, and I will say, unfortunately, not to be nice to certain types of people. I got to put my foot down. Else, you know, they'll run circles around you, they'll use you, and then they'll shit talk you, lie to you, manipulate other people to attack you, and then they go and do it to something else. So I shall continue to see the fallout from all of this shit. But hey,
I think we
what
both
else can
know
I
that
say?
I never expected that from you at all.
Why'd you say it then while I was trying to dox people? I was trying to dox. Why'd you? And I was raging. Why'd you say it right then?
Because people are allowed to disagree with people. People are allowed. You don't have a hug box, right? This is the first time that I've ever disagreed with you openly, ever.
Okay, so why didn't you just say I disagree? Why'd you have to say, well, Steve did this and my mom and this, when you know you don't give a fuck about Steve and you think he's a cow? That's my point.
It's the context of you saying it was wrong when he said it, but now you're saying it's right. I'm saying that it was wrong because it was the hypocrisy of you suddenly going, oh, this is okay to do, but before it was very wrong to do. I had to put context in to show how why it was, you know, a hypocrite thing to say. Without the context, then why even say anything?
When have I not said I will dox the fuck out of you if you dox me? I've always said that. I say energy for energy. Do I think it's okay to just hold on? I don't think it's okay for someone to come to me and just dox my kid and my grandmother and great grandmother just because I said fuck Belinda. So I'm a dox your ass back. And then I said kid, but that's not what you said in the chat. You were talking about your mother and Steve. You brought it around to you because of fucking Strawberry douche and her dad. And exactly how did you expect me to feel about that? Didn't even say, how are you feeling? Nothing. Where's Lily? It started because, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Lily, I'm going to start. No, it's okay. I'm going to start your messages, Lily, just so I can get them all. Anyway, the point is that I think you're selfish and you haven't said anything to me for my birthday. The way you dealt with Lily was fucked up. The fact that you messaged me after and didn't tell me anything about Lily, the way you left the Discord to make Lily feel guilty, the way you came in my chat to talk about your dad and your mom and Steve when I was talking about my daughter and family, the way you still can't even acknowledge my grandmother, great grandmother, and my daughter. To me, it all adds up to self-centered. So what am I calling you back for?
I finally remembered who it was. Greg Grebo. She used to talk to Greg Grebo as well. So if you don't believe me, just maybe ask Greg Grebo about the types of bullshit that this one booty bitch would want to talk about or ask or say. And then the threats that would happen, the threats of releasing recorded phone calls, etc., etc., etc. Now, this is about getting exhausting, okay? So maybe when something else comes on, something rather more interesting, we'll talk about it more. But hey, it's all gonna be all good for me. It's all up from here for Monty in terms of his cases that will be going through the courts. If you don't believe me, you don't have to believe me. Maybe I'll show the proof of stamped by the courts back in May that something's happening in early September. Also, I got a file. So if you want to help me out, Cash App me or PayPal. It's pinned and whatnot. No lies told in their expose of each other. Okay. Well, we shall see if there will be many more exposes, maybe DMs and whatnot, because we had a very passive aggressive exposure of Egete saying that she did give Booty Bitch Steve's actual address. So there you have it. There is 1 and 0.
I don't talk to self-centered people. I love myself.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I can't change your mind about that.
Loving myself? No.
No, I mean, I never ever asked you not to love yourself. That's an unfair statement. I never ever asked you to do anything like that. It's
Yes,
a very
you are.
little.
You're just being manipulative. You're just being manipulative with it.
What's manipulative?
Like, oh, Bally, you said the whole dog thing. Bally, you talked about my dog, and I'm going. So why have you gone into Bally's chat with your Buddha TV account and said that to her there, or just here? Because I don't think you've done that on her panel.
Oh, wow. So 9, 10, 11 months of finally figuring out that Booty Bitch is manipulative, because I guess she wasn't manipulative telling lies about a D-pic. She wasn't manipulative with putting out a video to make it seem as if I'm at her house raping her. She wasn't manipulative. The multitude of bullshit and twists and turns and twisting narratives that you've helped her do with your audience. But now she is.
Bally has had me blocked forever.
Yeah, but you have 5 accounts. You have 5 accounts. I gave you my number for one of them. You could have used one of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I like to talk.
Ooh, the outing. I gave you my number for one of the accounts. You know what that means? She's used up her own number for her YouTube accounts, because if you keep using your number to verify a YouTube account, you can only do so much under that number. After a while, YouTube's like, nah, you have enough stock accounts. You gotta use another number, and typically an internet number won't work, so you gotta use somebody's actual real number. So this is what she's saying. She's literally passive aggressively saying that Booty Bitch has multiple stock accounts, one of which includes what's that whale one that she had? Moby Dick.
Yeah, but you have 5 accounts. You have 5 accounts. I gave you my number for one of them. You could have used one of them.
Yeah, no, I like to talk under my account.
It is your account. All 5 of them are yours. And you just change it to Buddha B and you change the PFP. Then she'll know it's you.
Yeah, like the Moby Dick account when she was lying, being manipulative, saying that her friend Buddha Bitch is this, her friend Buddha Bitch is that. What kind of fucking crazy talks in the third person? We know it's you. People, I don't know who was stupid enough to believe that was Buddha Bitch's friend. Like, how much of a dumbass are you to think that somebody who's not you is going to record hours and hours of crazy ass purple glitter for another person? Do you know how hard it is to record purple glitter? Because she puts her videos as child shit. She puts her she's on at like 1 a.m. at night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 o'clock, 11 a.m. making videos. I gotta go to work, okay? I ain't playing that shit. Anybody sharing accounts with you yet, Monty? Nah. Monty ain't got time for that. Anyways, we're gonna listen to a few more of this, and then maybe we'll come back another time because things are getting heated. I need to finish this off, is what I'm gonna say.
Well, if she wanted me in her chat, she wouldn't have me blocked now, would she?
So that's why you're respecting her wishes.
Well, she has me blocked because she doesn't want to hear what I have to say.
Buddha, I'm too smart for this. Okay, please. You're doing
All right.
your mind games. You're picking at things that don't matter. The overall context is that every time something's not about you, then you start talking and you make sure it's traumatic. Valley talked about my dog, my dad. It's always like so heavy that because you want people to feel sorry for you.
No, no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she does.
No,
She's
I don't come
manipulative.
online and trauma dump. I
She
disappear
does.
and process my
100%
emotions on my
trauma
own.
dump.
They
You
really-
and Lola both know that.
Yes, you do. That's not true. Okay.
You and Bally were talking about me. I came into chat to go, hey, that's not cool. And then it turned into this. It didn't have to. And you're right. It could have been a phone call. But instead,
How many accounts can one person have? I don't know. I think I'd have to Google it, but I know after a while, YouTube will say you've had enough. You can't verify this new account through this phone number. So there you go. Yeah, it's literally a live confession because at least two things I know of that were outed that Buddha Bitch didn't want to get outed. So yeah, there you have it, people. All right, let me wind this down. I'll play a minute more, and then we're gonna come back to this another day.
dropped the link and wanted to do this publicly here. It could have been a phone call.
Yeah,
I
because you
wasn't
came
fine
into
with
the
that.
chat. You came into the chat.
Yes.
Why not? You
Okay.
were talking about
YouTube
me.
does.
And
Why
then you
wouldn't
said nobody
I come into
cares.
the chat?
You said no one cares, and you were obviously addressing me, Lily, and anyone else who should care. So that's why you brought it here in the chat. So I said, come up. You didn't text me anything. I don't have any text from you.
Why would I? You made it clear you didn't want to hear from me. Why would I text you? You purposely made it clear that you didn't want to talk to me.
I told you that. No,
text or
but
call.
I didn't make that clear.
Yeah, but some people don't like the YouTube brand accounts, Fish. That is very old school. People just have separate YouTube accounts because, yeah, you can have multiple accounts and just use email to back it up and multiple YouTube brand accounts under each. But people were getting super confused with the YouTube brand accounts, and certain things would not work well when you had multiple YouTube brand accounts. So I have once in the past tried the brand accounts. It just wasn't working out for me. I would just get a new YouTube account and just register that one through a separate email. The whole YouTube brand account thing, that is what doesn't work. I think what was happening was new YouTube features would be coming out, and they just didn't translate well when you had multiple YouTube accounts under one account.
Clear to you when you came into the chat. I hadn't spoken to you, Buddha. I made it clear now. You and I just hadn't spoken. So you think, are you super special that I can only call you and reach out to you? Is that the rule? Because I didn't know that. Because I don't understand why you haven't texted me or called me if you had all these emotions going on.
Well, once I realized you didn't want to talk to me, if someone says, I'll call you after work, and then like a week passes and you never hear from them, you kind of realize, oh, that person doesn't want to talk to me. So I didn't call or text. I picked up on the vibe and I went with it. All right. If she wanted to talk to me, she would have actually called a week ago, like she said she was gonna, and that was that. I left it alone. I just moved on.
I think you're manipulative, and I think you're trying to manipulate me.
She is 100% manipulating.
I can't do anything about that.
In fact, she has been 100% manipulating you this entire time. Anyways, people, I'm going to be out of here. It's been over an hour and a half and whatnot. I'll probably do a part 2. I'm going to see if there's any other interesting things I could use for my court cases with this. But other than that, I am out of here. Take care of yourselves. Check out AK's channel right now. She's live streaming. I didn't want this to be this long, but nothing I can do about it because I got some stuff to do. So I'll put the link in, and you guys check this stuff out if you guys want to. And I'm gonna see you guys around. All right, Bally, take care of yourself. Don't be glazing too hard, Bally. See you around. Peace. Have a great one.